Hello, ladies, gents, and chronic munchers of the butt. Are you ready for Olmec's Hyperbaric chamber? Let's set up a baseline. This is my Olmec experience zero training. This is what happens when I come into Olmec's lair and face this danger head on without any previous training of any kind other than my previous experience. A little bit obnoxious that you have decided to shoot some enemies already. This is Frozlunky default level. Uh-oh. Mistakes are made already. Wow, this is atrocious. I have been instantly crushed. One reason why I wanted to come in here, I want to see if it's going to be exactly the same. I assume it's going to be the same, but maybe not. Maybe the tiles are actually randomized. Maybe the enemy attacks are randomized. I want it to be as close to a real experience as possible. And already I see like the enemies are not the same. Their patterns are not the same. Something I am seeing is how this is like the block is actually empty. Definitely some work needs to be done here. The block is also empty in another instance. Let's see our third attempt whether it's exactly the same tiles. I probably could have found these things out before starting, but you know, I doubt I'm going to spend 30 whole minutes doing some training. I see that he shoots enemies. What the? I've been monkeyed. He shoots enemies. The enemies are not always the same. What the? That's interesting to see, but I also see that indeed the shape of all the tiles is exactly the same. Clearly the ropes needs to happen now, and then you grab onto it. Very nice, very nice. We get this done very nicely. And the adventure. All right, so that is my standard experience. Let's say it could improve. I am ready to admit that. I'm not too prideful to say that, you know, maybe I am not 100% perfect at playing the Olmec experience with zero bombs. That's what I'm simulating right now. That I got here, I used all my bombs before reaching Olmec, so I'm just doing the standard procedure of getting him as far down as possible. Wonder if it's worth it trying to kill the enemies as they come down, or only attack, or rather kill the enemies preemptively, or only when they come down. Anyway, that was 40 seconds of an Olmec fight. Coming in here, standard kill with hardly any problems. 40 seconds Olmec. Now what I want to do is go see my old-time spelunking hero, Kinnijup, also known as Jamie White, and I'm going to analyze his Olmec killing method in some of his many speedrun records. So let's watch it together. We have here Kinnijup's any percent world record of 1 minute 34 seconds. I already took a look. I was like, this is too advanced for me. I need to find a version where maybe he does it a little bit slower. Maybe he doesn't have a teleporter. Witness this absolute madness. It's like 2 bombs, but he has a teleporter, so he is able to go down there. It's like, when you don't have a teleporter, how you go about that? I need to find a version where he's just doing it naked. Here's his hell pause. Let's watch Kinnijup do it naked. Hell HD world record at 3 minutes 29 seconds. Let's see what he does. He has a jetpack here, which is acceptable. Most of the times that my run is going to be good is because I found a jetpack. So seeing it done with a jetpack is 100% acceptable, I would say. So how you do? I mean, he does need to find... Oh, son of a bitch. Don't watch it ahead of time. But this is certainly the optimal solution for me. Not have to worry about Olmec being a pain in my ass. just put down 4 bombs and get it done. Let's rewind though, see the interval and how many bombs he puts down. That's 6 bombs. And, you know, Kinnijup would not waste a bomb. So you need 6 to make a perfect shaft. Maybe I need to also practice that, but I think I'll do that later. In this one, he's also not naked, but I think it's very much worth watching. It's still not going to be the thing that I use to learn properly, because he has a freaking pickaxe that he uses pretty effectively. But what I wanted to point out is, you really don't need to be that careful with the placement of bombs. You just need to stand there and throw 2 bombs and wonder whether he's taking a chance there or it's just guaranteed that Olmec is going to drop properly. This is another thing that I might, if I did a little bit of homework, I would be able to see. But let's notice he waits until Olmec is triggered to throw out the bombs. I think that's probably very important. Let's check it out. He triggers the stomp, then the bombs come out. Doesn't seem like it matters too much how fast you throw the bombs. The interval between them is really, really fast, but maybe not as fast as it could be. That probably also matters. I would need to see some failures. It will be very didactic, but I guess we can make those tests by ourselves. Let's find one where he comes in probably with like a low percent. That would be really helpful. I'm seeing some insane tech in this one. This one's from 6 years ago, so I feel like the technique is not as refined, but it's really interesting to see it. Throw a bomb right from the start and it just works. Amazing. It just works. 16 times the speed. Killing Olmec. Truly impressive. He ran out of bombs, so he's not using any more. But what I am seeing is like, there's a lot of leeway on how you go about it. So I think I'll need to study the methodology with detail. I think this is a lot more of learn by doing. I had kind of like the gist of it. I think the most useful was probably the first one, where he throws 2 bombs and then it stomps once and he throws another 2 bombs and that solves the problem. Let's attempt that and see if I can actually get it done. Resume the pain. Whee! Jump into the lava, for I am embracing pain right now. Quick, that restart. Let's see if I can just pull it off. I'm going to throw 2 bombs. Trigger the stomp. Go down there, throw 2 bombs. See what happens. Do the thing. Stomp it. Well, one thing that should happen is for me to not get destroyed by the Hawkman before any of this happens. I was so focused on getting into a bombing situation that I forgot to get the Hawkman dead. Quite humiliating, quite pathetic. Truly. The stupidest move I could have made. There you go. So should I put the bombs now or should I wait until just now? That is just not bad, not good. It's, like I said, it's just not trivial, okay? That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Is it like see, also if they get placed like that, it ain't good enough. And now I'm out of bombs. So it looks so simple, but when you come in and try to do it, it's like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do now? Let's use the more old school method that is placing them down in a staggered pattern. Let's do one of these. 1, 2. I'm next to a bomb. That's bad for me. That's pretty bad for me. The enemy situation is also insane. That's also not gonna work, is it? Wow, man. It's so much more complicated than you give it credit to when you just watch the pro do it. Isn't that the case with every damn thing that happens? You watch somebody, some competitive Street Fighter playing. All right. That's progress. That's progress. Don't make fun of me. That is absolutely progress. The enemy situation is also pretty obnoxious, but it's good. It's good that the default seed on Froze Lunky, it actually throws a pretty tough Olmec fight. That's too early, I think. I don't know how you go about that. Wait. Probably is a bad thing when the bomb blows you up. Want to avoid taking 10 points of damage to the chin. Probably a detrimental event in your speedrun. Okay, but I think... Alright, that's pretty good. Maybe not so great. It is so uncontrollable. It's insanely uncontrollable. Maybe wait until the second stomp. I'm going to wait until the second stomp to start placing bombs. See if that helps a little bit. But already I am learning the timing of this placement. Wait. Kind of important to watch out for other enemies. And that's also what I am realizing with all the practice. It's like, you cannot have one size fits all, because there's going to be a bat that hits you in the head. Boom. Yeah. And it keeps going down. Go over to the other side. This kind of makes it complicated. Let's do it now. All right, there was no space on the other side. So how do you go about it if you have no more space on the other side? I don't think you can use that technique, right? Maybe that's when you throw the bombs, because you have a nice long shaft, which means that the bombs are going to bounce off. Oh, well, I need a little bit of space. Another thing that is worth noting, if you want to go to the other side, you need to make sure that he leaves enough space for that to happen. So probably that is a good argument to drop the bombs on this first pass. Wow! That makes it complicated, which means I need to put the bomb on his right half. That way, I don't need to worry about the bomb destroying the ground I'm standing on. Like, that's not good enough, right? I don't think. Kind of, but also not good enough because it didn't go down the way I wanted it. Okay, let's get Olmec all the way down here. Do one of these. Son of a bitch! The enemies, brother. It's so hard. It's so freaking hard. It looks so easy, but it's so freaking difficult to actually use bombs to kill Olmec with all the other nonsense going on. So, may have to spend here quite a while. Okay, 1, 2. Too close. No, not too close. Actually, yeah, too close, because the bomb did not create the kind of space that we needed. Okay, so do one of these, and now... Oh, that was glorious. I like that a lot. Probably I don't need to turn around when the second bomb comes out. I need to control it, not be so panicky. I have this tendency to be very panicky when I engage in this. But I think it's reasonable to do the double bomb there. And I feel also like there is a spot that will create the perfect shaft here. I am not throwing it properly to make that happen. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. I think that the mistake there at the end was throwing them too close together. So there's so much nuance going on here that you just don't notice until you put in a little bit of work. Wonder if there's other video. I didn't even consider. Maybe there is a video out there. Yeah, this is not good. Doing exactly this. In fact, it's probably worth looking into right now. Let's go browse a little bit. Not good enough. These monsters. Let me see if there's somebody literally practicing Olmec. See if I can search YouTube's absolute trash garbage search algorithm to find what I want. We have Krille71 right here from 10 years ago, giving you a whole range of Olmec speedrunning strategies. I'm not going to play you the whole video. I do like this method best. Thank you, Krill, for your hard work. Let us watch this together.
This strategy is especially useful on no gold runs, when gold chunks can prevent you from one-sided Olmec. For the last two bombs, you want to start run underneath him, then toss the bombs at the other wall, and they will land in the right position.
That was special, much like the method that he lists. Let's note a few of the things that happen here. Some insight. Maybe it's not the method that I want to end up with, but there's some really good things to learn from this one. Number one, the positioning of these bombs. Put them on each side and then just jump out real fast. I think that's how you get the proper positioning. Number two, the repositioning of Olmec as he drops down. You just stand still instead of running toward him, and that will allow you to create enough of a gap on the other side to pull off something like this. Number three, of course, is the double bomb. You throw them from the middle, and the bounce should work. I think this is overall the method I want to practice because it kind of has everything baked into it. The double bomb at the start, that is a little bit more methodical. The repositioning of Olmec under pressure. And then finally the double bomb from right underneath. I think it will work really nicely. So thank you, Krill, for teaching me some good stuff. I'm pretty sure that this Frozelunky seed, you know, the default Frozelunky experience, it is throwing out way more enemies than the real deal. I feel like in a real case scenario, you don't deal with this many. Yeah, so like that, but then don't stall, don't stand right under him. That was pretty good though. That was a good start. Jumping out of that first blast is really important. It's all right. In we come. Whip that Hawkman. Come this way. Pick up and do that. Not good enough, right? Not good enough. But let's, you know, keep practicing. Reposition Olmec a little bit. And then we're going to go to the other side. Yeah, I do fit. Drop down there. Yep, that's not the spot. Which, you know, illustrates the fact that in some what's it called, in some seeds, in some runs, you're just not gonna be able to do it. You have to adapt to the scenery. You can't just mindlessly come in with a fixed strategy. It's going to be so different. Oh, I forgot to do the bombing thing. That's not a thing that's gonna work. I need to go back and see how does Kinnijup throw those bombs, because I'm pretty sure he's just standing. Those two initial bombs that he does. Let me just go back in here. But I want to get this method working before we do anything else. Yeah, very nice. No, we want to reposition Olmec, so let's stand here and stand here. And now we go to the other side. Actually, once again, I did it. It's pretty annoying because that is exactly in the spot where the video does it. But I think if I simply, you know, I stay on that side and I throw the bombs right under toward the right instead of the left, and then I use a rope on the left side, it'll be fine. Oops, I used to. Worked out, baby. Get wrecked, idiot. Okay, we're gonna do one of these. No! All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Well, that was nice. It doesn't save a ton of time. I'm still 30 seconds in, you know, so I am not saving that crazy amount of time doing what I just did. 10 seconds though, when you're speed running, it is an entire level of the game when you're speed running. So don't put it down. Okay, that's the way. All right, now reposition Olmec a little bit. Gonna undo that, then double bomb. Very nice indeed. Obviously, I need to throw a bomb as well. So in the same gesture that I'm throwing out the two bombs, I need to also throw up the rope when I am going back into the gap, so that the rope is usable when I come out of it. Oops. Kill me, Olmec. What was I saying? In a way, it's a very nice thing that the gap is there to make me adapt and try to like concoct my very own methodology. But man, this video is not going to be everything, is it? There is no way this is going to work out in just 30 minutes. This is going to take several hours of practice. Well, this is going to take several hours of practice of actually getting Olmec down pat, especially if I'm going to practice with other methods. Well, you know, I don't need to record the whole thing. I can just watch whatever slop I want to watch while doing some spelunking. Gotta wait a little bit for Olmec to drop before you actually go underneath and get your organs spattered into dust. That is 100% required. I'm basically doing all this until I get it right a couple times, you know, I can replicate it. Well, turns out this bomb did not actually work out. But like I said, this is a more difficult scenario than the real life scenario. Once I get it done in this scenario a couple times, I'm going to go into the temple shortcut. Okay, and that, and then over here, wait a little bit, drop Olmec down. I'm gonna stay on this side, so I don't think we need to reposition this piece of garbage. Okay, now, rope. Huh? These animals will not be here. It's all right. We got a 35-second Olmec fight, which is what, 7-8 second savings than coming in here with zero bomb usage. Probably should also practice a scenario where I only have 3 bombs. That will be quite helpful indeed. Okay, buddy, let me get you a little closer here to one of these. I'm quite I'm quite certain that he is spawning 3 enemies nearly every stump. It's just completely excessive. So what else can I practice here in this controlled environment? Now that I have done that, I really do want to, like, that initial bomb placement, I really want it to be right. That, and then, oh, no, that's not. It's really tight timing with, you know, not throwing the bombs where they don't belong, and also worrying about the rope being up. It is, you take so much for granted when you watch people speedrun. There you go. That's not good. The bomb really needs to be close to the edge there for it to actually work. Let's go through the motions. Get it all the way to the bottom here. You come in. Oh, he didn't do it. So what was different there? Was it just not throwing the bombs in the proper spot? It really is a nightmare to get this done right. Oh man, it's awful. It's just absolutely awful. No. It works out. I'm trying to create a new shortcut right there, just creating brand new methods, even though the tried and tested methods have been properly documented. Anyway, I'm going to replicate this kill at least one more time. Solidify the theory. Yeah, all right, that's good. That's good. You just gotta make sure that you get close to the edge. You gotta make sure that you are... Yeah, you gotta run. You gotta run and be right in the middle. Otherwise, the bombs will not bounce correctly. So you can't count on just walking. That is just not gonna happen. All right, so gonna replicate it one more time. And then we'll go into the temple shortcut. Oh, you son of a bitch. What a nightmare. All right, it's not lost, not lost. There's also something you gotta adapt to situations like this, you know? You gotta adapt to situations like that, but at that point, maybe you're just better off, hey, just do the standard. Don't try to use a bomb or you're going to get annihilated. But if you simply internalize, if there is no gap, if the bounce can happen, just throw the bombs from underneath right under the middle, and that will work. Internalize the picking up the two bombs at the start like this, and put the other one right at the edge. Very nice, very clean. You're gonna drop all the way here, and then you run to the middle. No! Son of a bitch. All right, bud. Get all the way down there. I mean, like I said, you adapt and you still save time. I really do want to replicate a good kill though. Need to be able to throw the two bombs at the middle in the right direction, throw the rope where it belongs, then get out in a non-chaotic way. That will be fantastic. Bear in mind, again, son of a bitch, I am practicing one of the hardest case scenarios. I come here with 4 bombs, maybe a rope, 3 points of health, because I didn't find a single damn item to make this easier. If I have a candidate for winning, this is gonna be a jetpack run, you know? So it's really, oh baby, it's really unlikely I'll be naked like this. Oh baby, that's the way you want to do it. Not a whole lot of enemies either. We got ourselves a 33-second Olmec. So overall, I'm looking at about a 12-second saving with Olmec. Let's get this nonsense done, and now I'm going to go into the temple shortcut and see how it changes. Worry not, I will be practicing off camera some more. This was like a gimmicky kind of video where I showed you the training, you know what I'm saying? Whoopla. Don't question him, buddy. Oh, well, I'm already used in a bomb, so I'm kind of screwing myself. But I'm, you know, setting up a real life scenario when you arrive at Olmec's lair. All this means is the initial bomb placement will happen, and then probably just do it like this, and then probably just get him all the way down, and that's good. Don't try to use the third bomb by itself, because you're probably not gonna use it right. Wow. What a nightmare. No! How? I got telefragged. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty amazing. Just these temple runs are going to be pretty damn entertaining. My man. What is going on here? These temple seeds being absolute nightmares all by themselves. But this is great practice, you know, coming in here with no items. Super good. It's just me being stubborn. No, no, no. I was like, oh, I can totally trigger that. I can't trigger a freaking arrow trap from one gap. Don't be foolish. My man. Whoop. These temple levels are awful. Thankfully, all these Olmec tactics, they only take one rope. You might need to use another to get rid of an enemy. My goodness, the mummies! These temple seeds are just absolute hell. Here I thought, oh man, the temple, I can get through that 5 seconds flat. No big deal. Here, I'm gonna need you. Woo-hoo. It's all right, it's all right. Getting to Olmec with 3 points of health, perfectly realistic. Real life scenarios happening in front of your eyes right now. Am I taking crazy pills here, or are these temple seeds just completely out of control? This is way harder than I'm used to. But maybe I'm used to getting here or with more than one item. More than 4 items. Fully decked out is the only way I can survive coming this far. There's no way that is a thing. What even is this? How you deal with this crush trap without items? You cannot. You cannot. Please. I just wanna have a chance at Olmec. What a nightmare it would be to practice Olmec without Froze Monkey. Even with just this shortcut, it takes forever to get there. Wonder how speedrunners actually practice all these Olmec fights that we have absolutely seen are an absolute nightmare of repetition. To get one attempt, you need to get through this awful obstacle course several times. Okay, well, I appreciate the mummy getting murdered. Whoop. So, you know, do you guys do it with Froze Lunky, or do you just raw dog it? Come in here, get through the temple in low percent, and get an attempt every 5 minutes. I mean, it is excellent practice for the temple, though, so it's really not like you're wasting time, quote unquote, because you oh, come on, man. What is happening? What are all these death corridors, hallways of doom that keep happening? Truly? Holy crap. It's not usually like this when I come in here in a regular run. Each and every one of these seeds has harbored a death trap from which I cannot escape. Oh, baby. This one is a fun time. I like this one quite a bit because there's no unavoidable death trap. It's really hard to say which way I need to go. There you go. That one was a fun temple level. That was a fun-packed temple generation for sure. Very cool, very cool. Ow. Yeah, I ate that one right in the face, huh? I'm going to say that I meant to suicide right there and not just completely failed to hit the jump button. Get me out of here. Sometimes, you know, the mummy jump is really not trivial to pull off. So don't badmouth me when I fail to do the nice mummy gap jump. It's not frame perfect, but you do need to be fairly precise to get one over this stupid mummy. All right, maybe go a little bit slower. But the thing is, it's such great speedrunning practice, you know. Maybe you should go a little bit slower because it's speedrunning practice, and that way, that way, I get a little bit more consistent. Okay. Yep. Very nice. Hey, Olmec attempt. Here we go. All right, real life scenario of Olmec. We go through, get Hawkman crashed. Absolutely crashed. And then I came in here with 4 bombs, right? I didn't use a single one. All right, let's see if Olmec behaves better. No, he's throwing those enemies, that's for sure. Really? The first bomb wasn't far enough. Good to know, good to know. Okay, and we're going to go... I think I need to go one more down? I think I can actually get a... Alright, well, that's good to know. I need to throw the rope a little bit faster. The 2 bombs did work. I also need to count. That's something else for the homework. I need to count how far down you need to go before you use the double bomb. Because it's really hard to keep track, like, oh, when is it safe to throw these 2 bombs, the bottom ones? Or will they be completely ineffective? Oh my goodness, dude. So, Olmec Lair with just 3 bombs. Here we come. Hopefully I'll make it there. Mummy? Usually long corridors like this have a mummy at the end, but not this time around. Okay, it's alright. We're maybe going to find a crate with 3 bombs in it. We're basically practicing low percent. Which is a very difficult run to pull off. My man. Slightly lucky. Slightly lucky. Temple attempt. All right. So very important to err on the side of caution where the second bomb is concerned here. Put it at the very edge of Olmec so that the explosion brings him down. It's really not hard to get out of the blast radius. Let's see if I can pull it off. Yeah, there you go. And he goes down. All right. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 bombs. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh. Was it perfect? Probably not, right? Was not a perfect run. Still faster than a standard Olmec because of the initial 2 bombs. So, oh man, why did I go through the exit? Now I have to eat the damn animation. Back to the shortcut we go. I want to do it one more time, and then I'll just, practice on my own time from now on. Really do want to maybe pull off one clean one while we are in a real-time scenario, real circumstance scenario. 3 bombs, huh? That's good enough. I'll take it. I have been messing around with the audio settings. Didn't want to point it out. Didn't want to point it out until the end of the video. Now I'm going to ask you for feedback. Have you noticed a positive difference or a negative difference with the current, or no difference whatsoever with the volumes and the quality of the voiceover? Let me know in the comments. I've been really trying to fix the problem. Man, what a wonderful shop right there, but no, we are focusing focusing on getting Olmec killed with low percent resources. Let me know if you've noticed the kind of difference that you've noticed. I'm still fiddling with it, trying to find the optimal way to get it done. I've been just trying to find videos, but there's not a whole lot. I cannot find a whole lot of documentation for my particular personal setup. So there's been a lot of testing. What is this cave of nightmares down here? I mean, it worked out, right? It worked out. Got myself a 34-second kill. That's pretty decent. I'll keep working on it. But let it be known that the effort is being made.